Now, this may surprise you, but it is possible for Democrats and Republicans to work together in Washington.
Last night, for example, a bipartisan bill to increase our border security, introduced by New Mexico Congresswoman Xochitl Torres Small, passed the U.S. House.
Less than a week after the end of impeachment proceedings that further divided a divided nation, New Mexico Congresswoman Xochitl Torres Small says she's finding some common ground.
And it really shows the impact we have when it comes to finding common sense border solutions.
Torres Small is pointing to the Securing America's Ports Act, which she introduced along with Republican Congressman Dan Crenshaw late last year. This act passed the House last night, calling for significant increases in vehicle scanning at U.S. ports of entry.
What this legislation does is it requires 100% scanning of all of the vehicles that are coming across our ports of entry, which is where most of the drugs that are coming into our country are coming from.
According to Torres Small's office, right now Customs and Border Patrol agents are only scanning 15% of commercial trucks and just 2% of personal vehicles. But even with bipartisan support, the question remains, is it enough? Republican lawmakers joined President Trump in the push for building a border wall, something the president promised again in his State of the Union speech a week ago.
A long, tall, and very powerful wall is being built.
The president is among those who say the only way to ensure national security is to increase border security, and building a border wall is a key part of that. The Trump administration is now asking for $2 billion to continue with border wall construction.
Representative Torres Small opposes a border wall, and that may be a problem for the first-time Congresswoman as she does seek re-election in her pretty conservative southern New Mexico district. Now, in the meantime, her border security bill is moving on to the U.S. Senate. Today, State Republican Party Chair Steve Pearce told us the party applauds any step to make the border more secure, but Rep. Torres Small is still a long way away from the security needed to protect our country. Securing our border is not just about stopping illegal contents, it's also about catching illegal entry of people.